All right, Jesse on fire. Conor and Dustin's official, you guys. It's official. This is a pretty anticlimactic video, given that I thought it was official already. This is weird. Like, I thought it was already official. But it's official now. So we can officially speculate on how this is going to go. All right, so I've already made clear. Anybody who watches my channel, you guys know what I think is going to happen. I think Conor is going to obliterate Dustin. I think it's going to be mind-blowing to people how easily Conor obliterates Dustin Poirier. Bet that, son. Bet Conor in first round knockout, and then tell me how that goes. I actually bet the odds won't be that big on that. Like, I bet it'll be 2.5. I bet it'll be plus 275. That would be my guess. This is what the odds will be on Conor to win by first round knockout, plus 275. Bet it. He might make it to the second round. Who knows? Anyway, okay, so check this out. I think Conor's going to obliterate him, but what I actually want to speculate on is something else. I want to speculate on the buildup and how Conor's going to play it. Okay. And then this is going to directly relate to what his ultimate goal is, which is a rematch with Khabib. So here's the deal. He's already started saying that he has a lot of respect for Khabib, right? He's already been saying, I have a lot of respect for him. He's the best in the game right now. And you're like, what's this change about, right? Okay, Conor is the most strategic motherfucker in this game, okay? He doesn't do anything just off the cuff. Like nothing when it comes to this. Like, now that he says all kinds. First of all, like I've said a million times, I don't think it's him managing his Twitter half the time. I think he has been on Twitter some recently, and he has some weird ideas about fighting some random guys. Like, I think it's about giving guys paydays, like when he said he wanted to fight Diego. That was just bizarre. I think it was about giving Diego a payday. I think that's what that was about. So he does have some weird ideas going on, but when it comes to this part, right, when he has a fight booked and then he has a goal in mind, which you guys know what it is, right? He wants to beat Dustin and he wants a rematch with Khabib. He is the most surgical strategist there ever was. And I'm telling you, here is what I think. I think he knows that Khabib holds all the cards. Khabib could just say, he knows it sticks in Conor's craw, right? That he beat him. And then and I've talked about this, the worst thing he could do is not give him a rematch and just make Conor just eat it. It's like, if he doesn't give him a rematch, he beat Conor forever, right? They've already fought. Decisive victory for Khabib. He beat him forever. Conor would have to, I honestly, I can't think of a scenario where Conor could create an environment where he has any control over this situation, really. Khabib basically is going to have to do Conor a favor to give him a rematch. So there certainly is an argument that he won't do it. But I think Dana wants it so bad that he's just going to he's going to get it done. But here's the thing. For Conor to get that fight, he knows he's not going to be able to play any fucking games, right? Because Khabib holds all the cards. And he knows if he goes out there and he's like, Dustin is he's really disrespectful to Dustin. He could say he's going to knock him out in the first round all day long. That's par for the course. But if he's disrespectful, if he's actually really disrespectful, calls him a hillbilly, stuff like that, like he did in the first one, he knows Khabib's going to be watching, right? In order for him to give himself any chance of that rematch, he needs to present a very respectful version of Conor. He can be fired up and he can say he's going to knock him out in the first round, but no disrespectful shit at all. Because ultimately, Khabib has to sign off on a rematch. And Khabib's not going to do it if he thinks he's going to get into a shit-slinging fest with Conor. So like I've been saying, I think that Conor's going to be pretty respectful of Dustin. I think he's going to be very clear. He's going to knock him the fuck out. I think he's going to be like, I'm going to knock him out in 20 seconds, 30 seconds. He's going to do that whole thing. But I don't think he's going to be too hardcore. And I think that when he calls out Khabib, he's going to be very respectful about it too. I think that he also knows he's not going to rattle him. Like, I wouldn't go take a shit in Dagestan. That's not going to fucking rattle him, man. Like, you're not going to rattle him with that. So there's no upside. And Conor's a strategist. So, like, why would he do it? Conor, if you think Conor actually has true animosity towards Khabib, you're crazy. You're just wrong. You're wrong. He doesn't. Conor's a fucking gamer, man. He's a gamer. That's why I love him. It's all strategy. But I love Khabib too, man. And the idea of Khabib just never giving him okay. So I don't know if I've talked about this anytime recently, but like when I first started this channel, and I used to also talk about like dating shit, like where I would tell people how to win in an environment where it's like you and like an ex, and you guys are kind of in that like back and forth thing. Dude, I am a fucking surgical mastermind when it comes to that. Okay, when it comes to like who has the upper hand, how to get it. I have a buddy whose current wife, before they got married, she broke up with him. And he was so sad. I was like, you want to get her back? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, so here's the deal. You need to never respond to her unless I write it. I was like, every time that you interact with her in any capacity, you send me what she said. I'm going to write your response, and I'm going to tell you what time that you can copy it, paste it, and send it. And you have to be surgical with it. You have to do it exactly on the timeline that I do it, and you need to copy and paste with no edits ever. And he was like, okay, I'll do it. Now they're married. So that type of game is something I'm very familiar with. And honestly, there's no way that you can win more than not giving Conor the rematch. It's the ultimate fuck you. It's the ultimate fuck you. Like, it just is. Like, you win forever. Have you guys seen the movie, Sin City 2? Sin City 2. Fucking great. It got shit reviews. Sin City 2 is better than Sin City 1. I have no idea how. I don't know what fucking movie they were watching. Like, it got like a 32% on Rotten Tomatoes, and like Sin City has like a 90. I'm like, what? It's a better movie than the first one. Just objectively, it's a better movie. Plain and simple, it's a better fucking movie. But in the second one, there's one of the storylines where Jordan Levitt is this little fucking card shark, and his dad is the senator from the first one, the real fucking bad guy, and he beats him in a game of poker. The senator beats the fuck out of him, breaks all of his fingers, and then he ends up coming back. He goes back to the same game. He beats him again, and then he knows he's going to die, and he's like, I beat you forever. And then the senator shoots him and kills him. But he's like, but he beat him forever. Like, doesn't matter. Killed him, but he fucking beat him forever. If Khabib doesn't fight Conor, that's it. Like, Conor can't win now. Like, if it's that personal for Khabib, he can't lose. All he has to do is just never fight him again. But I really hope he does, obviously. I really hope he does. But that would be some psychological mastermind shit if he doesn't. Anyway, that's what I got. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. Peace.